don't know if
Got it.
I hope the memory card's empty.
I can't see anything.
Is it recording? No, we have to turn. Okay. Hopefully we can just
No, thank you.
edit out some stuff. Okay, we should just.
Okay, so what are we doing today, Melina?
Okay, so today we are going to the Levine Hall where the ENIAC is located, and we're going to interview an expert on the ENIAC, Professor Mitch Marcus. He teaches artificial intelligence at Penn, but he also knows a lot about the ENIAC, so we're going to learn a lot from him. Woo!
So let's jump into it.
Are you excited, Lorraine?
Lena and I want to know more about the ENIAC, also known as the computer that influenced modern-day technology. So, we decided what better place to learn about it than where it was created, none other than University of Pennsylvania. We then interviewed an expert and want to share what we now know with you. Professor Marcus told us that it all started when a visionary person named John Mauchly had the idea to create an electronic general-purpose computer. But he needed someone with the brains to help him create the computer. So he found the genius John Eckert to help him with the project. To give you some background info, Mauchly was a professor at Ursinus College, and Eckert was a grad student in electrical engineering at Penn. A perfect match for an invention like the ENIAC. The ENIAC project was sponsored by the Army during World War II. It was originally made to calculate the travel of shot material, like bombs, and predict where they would land.
They needed to compute these tables, which said that, if you want to put it 10 miles away and there's a wind like this and the temperature of the air here at this layer is, the surface is 60 degrees and up here it's 20 degrees, and the humidity is this, then aim the gun up like this and move it over like that, okay? And that's a very complicated calculation because, you think if you've right, you guys know about parabolas? Mm-hmm. Right, okay. So in a vacuum, right, if this thing was shooting nothing but a large piece of iron, this thing would be a parabola, right? But with the air, it's not.
So, the team programmed a formula that they could input in the ENIAC by rewiring the positions of its wires. The ENIAC could solve the problem much faster than the human mind. It would take one person 40 hours to calculate, while the ENIAC could do it in only 20 seconds. But wait, how could they do that? Well, the machine was made up of 40 panels. The panels held vacuum tubes, which transferred electric currents throughout the machine. It also had switches that would be used to put in the numbers. Values could be entered in a base 10 system, meaning that it used the digits 0 to 9. Then, these numbers would be transferred onto punched cards. A punched card was a thin piece of paper with the digits on it. Holes were punched through certain digits to represent a number. This was how the ENIAC stored numbers and data. Its memory system was called ROM, read-only memory, meaning that the computer could only see or read the data, but it couldn't change it. Then, these numbers would follow the program. The answer would be shown through light bulbs with digits on them. If a light bulb was on, that meant that the digit was part of the answer. If it was off, then the digit was not part of the answer. This on-off system is now known as binary. Anyway, you might recall us saying that the ENIAC was the first general-purpose computer. What did we mean by that? The Army had sponsored the ENIAC just to calculate artillery firing tables, but Mauchly wanted it to do more than just that. Like simulate a hydrogen bomb or predict the weather. The ENIAC's program also had if statements, which are one of the most important components of programming, and is the basis for everything the ENIAC could do.
Without an if statement, a computer is not general purpose, okay? You can't program it to do any program, okay? Whereas if you have an if statement, it turns out that at that point, that's mathematically, it's a very deep result. Once you take a machine that can hold numbers and can add one and can have an if statement and can read what's there and do if this, then that, depending, then you can do anything.
After the ENIAC, Eckert and Mauchly continued to make projects together for many years. We also got to see Eckert's classified notebook with his original sketches, which was amazing. After we said our goodbyes, we decided we should explore the ENIAC for ourselves. The ENIAC was released to the public on February 14, 1946. Now, Penn has kept 4 of its original 40 panels.
It's interesting to see how far our technology has made it since then. Today's computers are 1,000,000 times faster than the ENIAC and have 1,000,000,000 times more memory. Professor Marcus told us that the room where the ENIAC used to be located is now the home of the GRASP lab, where robots are created and tested, so we went and explored it as well.
This room is a historical landmark for the evolution of technology.
And if you look at the grasp lab in the middle of it, there's a pillar, and it looks just the same.
So, that was an amazing experience.
So cool. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.